So gone are all the practice runs. This is when the teams need to start to give of their best in a bid to go all the way. Tweaking and experimentation now behind them. Margins of error reduced to zero. Peak performance needed to get through these most gruelling and unforgiving of qualifiers. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Saudi Arabia. Well, that was impressive. Match that. So here we are again then, Jim. A tournament so long in the waiting.
Yeah, we can't wait to get going on this, Peter. These teams have given their all to be here, and let's hope that the biggest stage doesn't scare them.
So off we go then. And he's... Oh, shooting chance! Dispatched clinically.
What a moment for the double centurion!
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Indonesia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That has been knocked clear. Abdul Hamid. Showing great feet there. It's a promising position. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, it's come loose. And he's quick to get it clear again. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. Swept chance, surely! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And it's Abdul Hamid. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Abdul Hamid looking to get on the end of this. Climbs up big! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Saudi Arabia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Out to the left it goes. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's made its way to it. Goes for a shot! Deftly away. This looks promising. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's Abdul Hamid. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's picked it up out wide. There. Can he finish? It's a look in for the pieces. Yes, it's in! And they get themselves in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 9.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Searching pass he's played there. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot's on. And he shoots! Could be danger here. Shoots! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Indonesia, after 44 minutes, is number 25.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
There will be 3 minutes.
And there's green grass ahead of him. That's an excellent interception. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. The most accurate pass. And back to the goalkeeper. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Indonesia head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So off we go once more. No changes at the interval from either side. And here's the chance to counter. Driving forward. Chance for a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Nicely spread. And he cuts out the supply. Shapes to shoot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
He's in a great position here, and the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Abdul Hamid. And it's Abdul Hamid. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Looking for the run. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Over to the left. He's gone for goal! That's got him rattled. And the pass is intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Good running with the ball. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Takes a shot! Has another go! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No, that's been intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's going all the way! It's an early cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. An uncompromising challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Aims beyond the defence. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now then, the ball's come loose. That has not gone well. He's picked his way through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Driving on and making good progress. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. No, that was never going to make it. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Tries to play it through. Out of play for a throw. Distributed tidily. Out towards the flank. That was very necessary. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give our boys a round of applause for a job well done.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required.
Hello, everybody.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Indonesia braced for their anthem.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So it's away we go then. Strong running down that left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Just eases him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. And that's been drilled in. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball, good take. Pinches it off him. Well read, nice interception.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a good run down the left. Look at the space here. Shooting chance! Now the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking to play him in. Nice control. Great chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Iraq upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get.
Goes for a shot! Yes, it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 7.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Great vision. He's in space and looking for options. Can he finish? He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Serves up across.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, good spread. Good play on the left-hand side here. Distributed tidily. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. Fires it in low. So what can they make of this? Does well to stand firm and defend it. And that's a shot, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He has a look out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Over to the left. The less said about that pass, the better. And we hit half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Indonesia 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So 45 minutes from now, we will have a much clearer picture of it all. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. And it's made its way. And a chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Chance for a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. He's had it nicked away. And now the breakaway. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was very necessary. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Indonesia really do look to have it all sewn up here. He's had it taken off him. Iraq have a free kick. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's run loose. Shapes to shoot! And that's off target. Good running, strong and purposeful. And they can counter here. And he's worked it through. Face to face with the keeper. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's surging through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he latch on to this? And the keeper has it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Has a shot! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Indonesia just need to hold on here, and they are through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's on a charge. He is through here. He's having a go. Smashing save, really good save that.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's dealt with that really well. Driving on and making good progress. And he's had a hit! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Foot in. Now this could be a chance. Some resolute defending there. Oh, that's a key interception. That's good running with the ball. Oh, super fine. He's found the way through. Shoots! He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And now he has 2. It's become a case of men against boys. That's rather hopeful. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Indonesia have done it. A place in the group stage, a prize for their troubles in qualifying. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Indonesia can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be back stronger, won't we?
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Donatoni. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those. Big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now just a goal. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Knocks it into space. Looking for options for movement. Picked out, and a chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
That's been cut out, well played. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Serginho. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neither side yet able to find the net. Chips it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time. And the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That is good alertness. That pass isn't the best. Chouameni slung wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Played into space. Somewhat off target. And back to the keeper they go. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crossed into the box. That's really well cleared. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Donatoni. Now it's Mbappe. Donatoni. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Deep cross. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Searching pass he's played there. Well read, nice interception. Chouameni. Pedri. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
That's a cute ball. Tries to get it clear. We are into overtime. Looking to play him in. Beraldo spots it and intercepts. Good ball, good take. And that could set him on his way. Oh, super ball! And he's there to get it away. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pull it. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit.
He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, he's got a shot. Can he finish? And he's found the net! The second half off to a spectacular start. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni shapes to shoot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Close. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's intervened well there. Chouameni. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully... Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15, le numéro 22, le numéro 9, Messi, le numéro 10, le numéro 3.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
No, that's been intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Great ball, and he's in here. Chooses to go back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's through, it's one-on-one! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly... Shot, surely! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he shoots! Aims beyond the defence. No way through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Defending of the desperate variety. Just eases him off the ball. Can they find an extra gear here? Mbappe! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And that is a little undercooked. So what can they make of this? That has not gone well.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tries to play it through. Ribéry. And he's had a shot!
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Cannavaro. Now it's Ribéry. That's a shade optimistic. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Real chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Mbappe. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Back into the middle. And he's in on goal. Decent chance. And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
That's an imaginative pass. He's in a great position here.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20. À sa place.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Now it's Ribéry. Oh, that's fabulous. Ribéry crosses. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rummenigge. Ribéry tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He is through here. Great vision. Drilled in low. Serginho gets it clear. Might be danger. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Flings in across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
I think we've got just about enough. Thunderbolt! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicked it back promptly. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Okay, get set. We have penalties.
Toute personne au comportement visiblement étrange ou inapproprié sera exclue du stade. Merci.
So this one to set the tone. And he's found the net.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve down and score that penalty.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Rummenigge is second man up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So, the second man in line. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Ribéry will take the third penalty. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
The third man in the queue. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
This then to level matters. And he sticks it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Raul is the last of 5 scheduled takers. That's a good penalty.